Time for your insights. Danielle Noyes here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. And if you've watched this video before, you know this is not your typical 2 to 3 minute weather. This is the deep dive, the details, the nitty gritty of what's going on. And Matt and I could talk about the weather, frankly, all day. So let's get right to it. Light snow Friday night into Saturday. Accumulation map for you. Coming up, next chance of snow arrives Sunday with a coastal storm. Yes, it's early. Track and amounts are still to be determined, but I'm going to give you some early thoughts on that storm. Chilly much of next week. We get back into the Arctic air. The coldest looks to be on Tuesday and Wednesday, where highs will struggle to get out of the teens and 20s from north to south. That cold air is awesome because it means the snow guns are blasting. We are adding to the man-made snowpack across northern New England, and we're getting natural snow along the way too. So if you are a winter sports enthusiast, it has been a great season so far, and that trend continues. We've got the updated snow sports discussion at snowsports.onedegreeoutside.com. If you sign up, scan the QR code on your screen. We have all New England resorts, all snowmobile clubs on our maps, lift hole potential, how much snow will fall, the travel forecast, wind chill, so much more. Check it out. You're going to love it. Now, we're going to start with each disturbance. So the first one comes in Friday night. So our Friday overall is generally quiet. It's just chilly. We may get a quick flurry in the outer Cape as we head into Friday morning. Otherwise, good amount of sunshine. Temperatures come up into the teens north, 20 south to around 30 or just over that in far southern New England, but no precipitation to worry about. The clouds do thicken up by Friday evening. You have Friday evening plans, you're good to go. Notice temperatures, teens and 20s. It's generally after midnight that a little bit of light snow develops. Notice there's not like deep blues in here. So it is a light event, but the temperature's cold enough that it does stick, particularly at the onset here because it has been cold. We may mix with some raindrops across far southeastern Massachusetts. This is pre-dawn on Saturday, so pockets of light snow and snow showers that will continue through the morning hours and then taper off briefly before we get another round that picks up. But do you notice that the temperatures by Saturday midday through the afternoon are a little bit milder? So the impact will be lower, meaning that the roads will be more wet than white. So my bigger concern is for some slick spots early on Saturday morning. Any pockets of rain showers and snow will taper off on Saturday afternoon, and then Saturday evening is quiet, maybe a flurry in northern Maine, that's it, but colder air comes in. So how much snow from this Friday night into Saturday event? You notice it's not a whole lot, maybe a coating to an inch, far southern New England, including the city of Boston, perhaps briefly on the South Shore. We're more on the coating side of things. And same for far northern New England. There is a swath where we may get 1 to 2 inches here for the northern Worcester Hills, back through central New Hampshire, and then maybe a little bit higher amounts enhanced here from southern Vermont back down into the Berkshires, maybe far northwestern Worcester County where it may go like 2 or 3 inches. So it's a fairly minor event, but again, be mindful of some slippery spots, particularly on Saturday morning. All right, let's get to the next one. And I'm sure you've heard all about it this week. We've talked about it too. No hype here, right? But what we're looking at is the upper level energy. And I want to show you this. I show you do this pretty much every time we do this Insights video because this is what helps drive our weather. And as meteorologists, when we look for big storms, major snowstorms, significant winter storms, we like to see this dip in the jet stream that taps the Gulf and the Atlantic and what's called phases right over us. So these pieces of energy phase or come together right over New England. What we have here, and I've stopped things by Sunday morning, is a piece of northern stream energy, some tapping of moisture of the Gulf and the Atlantic as we have this dip and a lot of energy coming through the Tennessee River Valley. Does it come together all over us? Not really. It still stays in pieces. So what that says to me is while there is energy and there is a storm that goes by, it will not kind of develop and strengthen and back towards us or be a slow moving storm. It does keep moving. And then the cold kind of streams in heading into the start of next week with more fast moving clipper type disturbances to watch. So bottom line, an offshore track seems most likely at this point. That said, if it tracks a little closer, we'd get into some of the steadier or heavier bands of snow, particularly in far southeastern New England. It will not be a blockbuster storm, but a plowable snow is possible on the order of a few inches for southern New England. And while there may be some brief gusty wind at the coast, particularly Sunday night into early Monday, there are no big wind or coastal concerns as this wave of low pressure keeps on moving. So that's the bottom line. It would arrive on Sunday during the afternoon and evening, especially. So we'll watch that for the Pats game too and keep you posted on it, particularly in the next 24 to 48 hours. But those are our early thoughts on the coastal storm you've been hearing a lot about. All right, after that, the cold comes in. So Monday, it's a transition of 20s to lower 30, slightly cooler than average, but the real Arctic air comes in Monday night. Widespread single digits, far northern western New England, teens in southern New England. That is without the wind factored in. So there will be a wind chill that's near zero when you wake up on Tuesday morning. The wind gusting 20 to 30 miles per hour Tuesday. So it's a blustery day. Highs don't get out of the teens and 20s, despite the fact that we'll have sunshine. And if you look at the 14-day forecast in our app for your exact location, the cold's really going nowhere. It sticks around for much of next week, and things get a little bit interesting again for the end of next week and next weekend with another potential stormy kind of stretch to keep an eye on. Download our app, by the way. If you don't have it, it's free. Thousands of 5-star reviews. We got so many ways to get our information. One of those is to watch us on TV. If you have a smart TV, open up the YouTube app and search 1 Degree Outside Network. We're on 24/7. You can watch us anytime, anywhere. If you're at work or on a laptop or your phone or a tablet, you can go to onedegreeoutside.live, but always tap to watch at the home screen of our free app as well. We'll keep you posted on everything, of course, always at the number 1degreeoutside.com too, and our social media handles 1 Degree Outside.